students. This is day 2, lesson 2 of our unit 3 poetry unit for this 9 weeks. So today we're going to be going over and reading 2 new poems today. So the first one is This Is Just to Say, and the other is Variations on a Theme. So let's dive in and learn more about poetry. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to be really diving in and looking more into is the tone. So the tone is the difference in how we say words, and the particular content or situation often arises from our tone. So, for example, if I said sit down, or if I would say sit down, my tone is different. You can tell from what I'm saying and my meaning behind what I say. Also, there are many kinds of tone, but two of them are sincere and insincere. When people are sincere, they are genuine and say what they mean. When people are insincere, they are authentic and say something other than what they mean. So it's like if I would say, I'm sorry, and I know that wasn't really sorry for hurting your feelings, but I'm just saying it. That's sarcastic, and that's insecure and sincere. So, for example, it says one kind of insincerity is called sarcasm, in which one says the opposite of what other really means. Sarcasm is often used to make fun of something and can often sound insincere and unkind. So if you look at these pictures, he's actually shaking his hand. He's sincere, but look at her. Do you think she looks sincere with that cross behind her back? So she's probably saying, I'm sorry, but then crossing her fingers like, no, I'm not really sorry. So that's an example of sincere and insincere. Okay, boys and girls. Also, I want you to read the author and the two authors, the biographies of these two authors. So when you get a chance, go back through and read it so you can know about these men that wrote these awesome poems, okay? Okay, so let's read this poem. This is just to say. I've eaten the plums that were in the icebox, and which you probably are saving for breakfast. Forgive me. They were delicious and so sweet and so cold. Do you think that was sincere? What do you think? So, boys and girls, in your journal and as you read, make sure that you label our units and our elements. So you have your first stanza 1, there's your first stanza. You have your stanza 2, stanza 3. Also, you can write line 1, line 2, line 3, 4, and down. So make sure that you realize that we have 3 stanzas and 12 lines. So, boys and girls, let's discuss our questions and let's discuss our questions and things that we have from our poem today, right, boys and girls? So, let's go. So, in stanza 2, boys and girls, what does the speaker think the you was going to do with the plums? So, what do you think? What do you think? He believes that the other person planned to eat the plums for breakfast, and he was like, well, I wanted to eat the plums for breakfast, so I'm going to eat them, right? And how does the speaker describe the plums in the poem's last 3 lines? Let's look. He says they are delicious, sweet, and cold. Okay, great job. Let's move on to our next poem. Variations on a theme. So, boys and girls, let's stop right here and we're going to pick back up in the next video.